New episode. I cannot sleep since I gave the head post to Mr. CEO. Maybe you are wondering why I kept calling him Mr. CEO. I will explain it to you. First, Mr. Kim Tae-hong is too mouthy. So many letters. Second, Mr. Tae-hong is too informal. So I chose Mr. CEO. It is concise and easy to pronounce. Back to the issue at hand. I don't really know what came up to me to write that note. It has been 3 days. I went out to living room to distract myself and luckily Scars is sitting at the couch watching TV. I throw myself at the couch, surprising Scars at my action. I cling into her arms and lay my head on her shoulder. Scar, what? I can't sleep. Why? She is still watching TV while answering me. I explained to her what has happened 3 days ago. She looked at me looking like she is analyzing something. So, to sum it up, you can't sleep because you have a long time crush to your boss and you made your move 3 days ago and you can't accept that you made a move and you are just now realizing you have a crush on your boss. Me? What? I have a crush on my boss? How? When? Maybe you really is attracted to him, but it is masked because you are afraid of him and afraid of your job. Then when you become slightly comfortable with his presence, your fear turn into appreciation or crush. I saw scars in a new light. See, like a resident counselor, love advisor. You really think I have a crush on him? See, look at me. I don't think, Yuna, I know so. Thinking about all the things I have done for past 9 months, Scars is somewhat right. For the past 9 months, I am doing my best to avoid him. Every time he make his inspection, I went to the bathroom or just conveniently deliver on the other floor when he is on my floor. This past 3 months is a game changer because of the 5 minute interaction we did every day. I can see that behind his stoic mask that he present every day, there is another person behind that mask. I don't know if it is just me, but when he see me, he always look amused, but I can only see it in his eyes. His eyes, those eyes of his are deadly. I avoided looking at his eyes because I might get stuck in and never come back. Thank goodness he is on a business trip and will be back on Monday. It is Friday today. I have 2 more days to prepare myself. I can do this. It's just a crust, no big deal. It will go away. I am wrong, so fucking wrong. Even Eric and Mark are asking me what is wrong because according to them I look like a worm that is thrown with salt because of how restless I am. I cannot concentrate the whole day. I told them I am okay, everything is fine. I just need to go up to Olympus to deliver some files. It is already 5 p.m. and I really intend to deliver this file after work, so there is a lesser chance that I will meet him. Because of the nerves, I cannot eat. I might throw up if I try to eat. I press the elevator button and wait for the car to arrive. Daddy already gave me the passcode, which is 3825968, and he told me never to tell anyone the passcode, as if I can barely memorize those numbers. I arrive at Olympus and of course there is no one on this floor because it is 5:10 p.m. already. I hurried on my way to the granitic desk when suddenly the glass wall became transparent. I froze on my spot and Mr. CEO is looking directly into me. The door is in his office open and that is a silent command from him that I should enter his office. I gradually enter his office. Stopping in front of his desk, I greeted him. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. Why are you running? He asked me. Me running? No, I'm not. He just looking at me and he gave me his I don't believe you look. So I fess up. Fine, you are right. I was running because I thought no one is on this floor since it's past 5 p.m. He just still just look at me. Is the truth? Promise I did not say anything, Yuna. Why are you being defensive? Because you are still looking at me. Is it wrong to look at you? No, but it is making me uncomfortable. Why? He repeated. I don't know, it just is. Why are you blushing then? No, I'm not blushing. It's just hot in there. You are being defensive again. My gosh, what is wrong with you? To ruin the moment, my stomach made a sound that I never imagined exist. That was wrong is when is the last time you eat? Yulan, stop lying. He scored me firmly. 8 a.m. and all the hell broke loose. What the 8 a.m.? He looked at his Rolex and scolded me some more. I should have tell him 3 p.m. You know why? So stupid. That's almost an hour ago. Are you not oriented that taking a lunch break is mandatory in this company? I know, but I'm not in a mood to eat because I'm restless that whole day. It's not even a valid excuse. I told you, didn't I, that if you have a problem, don't hesitate to tell me. I want to shout to him that his very existence is my problem, but I cannot do that. So I just kept quiet. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? Because I broke one of your rules. I just bow my head, afraid of what he will do. Can I be fired because I forgot to take my lunch? I apologize because I raised my voice, but really, you know, that is a stupid decision to not eat. What if you get sick? I hear we have excellent health insurance, so I can just avail it. I joked to lighten the mood, but it made the opposite effect, so I just shut up again. He dialed something in his phone and put it in his ear. Sit down on the couch now. I just follow his command to not trigger his temper again. What do you want to eat? He asked me while calling someone in his phone. You joke. Of course, I did not say that. I don't want to go to jail for harassment. Are you ordering food? It is not necessary. I will just eat at home. He just glared at me. Okay, just what I said a while ago. I will just shut up. Since he is ordering food, maybe a Coke, fries, and nuggets is available. Sir, yes, do you want something? If you don't mind, maybe there is a fries, Coke, and chicken nuggets on the fast food delivery you are talking with. I want those. I will just pay for my half. And again, I think I did say something he doesn't like cause his mood darkened again. You want fries, Coke, and nuggets? I nodded. Okay, no problem. He tells someone on the phone my additional order and dropped the call. He stand from his desk chair. He unbuttoned his suit jacket and sit beside me on the couch. The food will be here in 10 minutes. That fast, yes, and you need to eat as soon as possible. You will eat all the things I order, okay? You know what? My main goal is to just place the file on the desk of his secretary and go home. But why am I in a situation right now where I am sitting on so close beside him and apparently will be sharing a meal in his office? My plan is simple, but it backfired big time. Anyone who is in my situation will be elastic because they are sitting beside their cross. But for me, I just want to crown the to swallow me up whole. At exactly 10 minutes on the dot, someone called Mr. CEO phone. The conversation goes like this on his side. Yes, okay. Then he dropped the call. That's it. Our food is here, he told me. He pressed something on his phone and the door automatically opened. A man in a suit bring two bags. He placed it on the coffee table. Sir, he bow and go out of the room. Then the door closed again. Mr. CEO removed the container from the bag and arranged it neatly on the table. There is a bowl that contains rice with fried pork or chicken on top of it. On one rectangular container, there is a small rectangular sized rice with something on top of it. It is as big as matchbox there. Then there is also a rice shaped like a circle with something in between. There is like a dark grain like belt that holds his fold together. There is also a red juice. On the last bag, he bring out a paper bag that brought stars in my eyes. A bag from McDonald's, and he bring out a large fries, 12-piece nuggets, and a large Coke. He hand me a spoon and fork. Eat now. I am overwhelmed because there is so many food in front of me. What is that, Mr. CEO? I asked him. His face is scrunched up in distaste. I have no clue why. Mr. CEO, that's too informal, and we are alone. You can call me Tehong. This time I am the one who scrunched my face. Tehong, that's too informal. Mr. CEO, you are my boss. You know, that's it right. I am your boss, so you should follow my instruction. If you are alone with me, call me by my name, not Mr. CEO, okay? Fine, if you don't mind asking, what is your full name? You work here for almost 10 months and you never know my full name? Hey, I unconsciously slapped his arm. In my defense, no one call you in the office by your full name. How should I know? Then I remember I am still holding his arm. After I slapped him, I froze. Should I remove it? But his arms are so firm. I look at his face. It seems like he does not mind because he is saying something, but I did not pay any attention. You should know my full name, especially my last name, because it will be your last name too in near future. I am still not paying attention to what he is saying. I'm just looking at his face. I got startled because he waved his hand in front of my face to get my attention and I accidentally removed my hand on his arm. Then, are you listening to me? No. He let out a big sign. Good. What I'm asking again? Oh, your real name. It's Kim Tae Hong. I nodded in response. What are the names of the food you order because I'm not familiar with them? He told me that three are Japanese food and sesame, sushi and maki is his favorite and I should eat it in one bite. It's basically like a bread pork on top of seasoned rice with sweet sauce on top of it. I tried to grab another piece when our hand bumped accidentally. I looked at him to apologize, but I got sidetracked again by his eyes. Unconsciously, I leaned into him a little to see if his blue gray eyes is really real or just contact lens. So enchanting, still mesmerized by his eyes. If I don't know you, in this case, I'm qualified to call the cops because you are being weird right now. But who am to complain? It is not like I'm not used to this kind of a treatment at this point of my life. What are you saying? I'm saying, Miss Park, you are currently in my personal space, but I don't mind. Continue what you are doing. Your reaction after you realize what you are doing is epic. I can guarantee you myself. How can his eye become like this? Maybe he has his father eyes or combination of his parents' eyes. Mr. CEO is still talking, but I forgot what he is saying. Forget about my hunger. My interest now is the mystery on how he got these eye color. I want to learn more to look at it better, but I realize I am literally nose to nose him that close. From the shock of how close we are, I jump away from him. I even fall down from the couch because of my knee jerk reaction. I cover my face from embarrassment. I am sure my face is as red as tomato right now. How can I be an airhead who got easily distracted? I am literally harassing him. His laugh brings me back to reality. You will never believe me what I am saying. He's laughing so hard, he is holding his tummy. He even has a tear in his eye from laughing so much. It is the first time I saw him act like this because he's so cold and temperament in front of us in the office. It brings a smile to my face because I made him laugh in defense of my dignity, that is. But hey, I made him my crush laugh. That is an achievement, right? They stopped laughing. He suddenly stopped laughing and looked at me with a gaze that I cannot describe. They, sorry, it just slipped out. I cover my face again in shame. Why they? Because I like the sound of name they. They nodded and just motioned for me to continue eating. He does not react on the name that I want to call him, so maybe it is fine to call him they. He grabbed my arm to help me get up from my position on the floor. I sit again on the couch and fix my shirt and pants. Thank you for the food, sir. I mean, it is my first time to eat this kind of a food. I will teaser this moment. You're welcome, and you don't need to, because that is not the last time that we will share a meal. This is my promise to you. I cannot for the life if me can restrain the smile that is growing on my face. I ate the whole nugget just to somehow to hide that I am smiling. Lord Almighty, I just learned last night that I have a crush on him, and now I am sitting beside him in his office sharing a meal with him. I embarrassed myself in front of him countless of a time in a span of 30 minutes, but he did not say a thing. I consider myself lucky because I have a moment like this with him. I just wish if another teaser moment came along, I will not embarrass myself anymore.